Hey guys, so we're gonna read chapter 6 for Hound Dog True. And then we'll answer the question. Chapter 6. That night, it rains. There is no moon. Maddie pulls her pajamas on, which she can do in the dark. She does not need to see her pajamas. She knows they are pale green with skinny stripes on them, and that the top has 3 little mouse-shaped buttons. Eeny, meeny, and miny. The last buttonhole stays empty. Mo is long lost. Poor Mo, Maddie says. The bedroom she is in used to be Mama's when she was a girl. The furniture had been changed around since then. But soon as they moved here, Mama put it back the way it used to be, sliding the bed under the window and pushing the bureau to the far wall. That word bureau is one of our vocabulary words. What do you think that means? She pushes the bureau to the far wall. Once the bed got in place, Maddie had hopped up on it, sat cross-legged, watching Mama put the rest of the room to rights. Best to get out of the way once Mama got going, Maddie knew. I know that too with my mom. Just get out of her way. Maddie sits on her knees now, looks outside at the moonless night. There is still some light out there. Miss Sweet has the night off from hospital work, and her orange car is spotlighted in the rental house driveway. A blue square shimmers in her living room window. Probably she and Quincy are watching TV. Probably some teenager show Maddie has never seen. Shout out to all our nurses and doctors out there. You guys are the best. There is a light in Maddie's ceiling too, shining round through a pinky-sized hole. When Mama first got this room, her big brothers, Sonny, Roy, Tommy, and Potluck, had shared the room above. That was probably so noisy. They had drilled a hole in her ceiling, pushed a string down through it, and tied a can on each string end. The idea was that the boys could talk into the can on one end and Mama could listen on the other. Or Mama could talk and the boys could listen. Never really worked right, Mama said. Nobody ever stopped talking long enough to know if you could hear anything. Now it is Mama above and Maddie below. Both of them are quiet. Mama was not quiet at supper. Said Quincy Sweet is almost 12, just a year older than Maddie. Really? And doesn't know anyone in town, just like Maddie doesn't. And can't sit alone in that house when Crystal goes to work the night shift at the hospital tomorrow. Just like Maddie wouldn't want to should Mama have to work nights. And doesn't Maddie want to have a sleepover with Quincy? Mama's hands had sat still on the table. Maddie checked. No piccolo fingers. No plans being made. Piccolo is like an instrument, by the way. Wouldn't be too much of a disappointment if Maddie said no, so she did. No, thank you, she said. Quincy looks older than 12. She probably knows lots of sleepover things that Maddie doesn't, knows things you are supposed to talk about and things you aren't. Maybe Quincy is the kind who'd come over and change into her pajamas right in front of you, and then you'd have to do the same. No, no sleepovers. Besides, Maddie has other things to do. She has decided she will not only write her custodial wisdom notes, she will memorize them. Ooh. Then, should anything happen to her notebook, she will still be ready. Maddie gets the silver notebook from the bureau top, flips on a flashlight she has borrowed from the kitchen drawer, holds the book closed, whispers her words back into the pages. Do not let mops sit overnight in water. Rinse twice. Wring out. Let dry in the sun. Sometimes during her whispering, Mama's light goes out above. Even Miss Sweet's TV light goes black. She could rest, Maddie tells herself, rest up for tomorrow. Quiet, she lifts her pillow, slides the notebook snug underneath. Safe. She pulls the covers up, imagines the custodial wisdom in her notebook rising, up like the heat from Uncle Potluck's rock, rising through the pillow and into her, filling her up with everything she needs to know. So she thinks she's learning through her pillow. That does not work, guys. You have to actually read stuff. Oh, and that's chapter 7. Stay tuned.